There is nothing that can
Oh
go
my
wrong
God,
here.
it's perfect. It's kismet.
Speaking of a good time, what a cool time to be alive. WWE and TNA are working together. We have superstars like the Hardys, like Moose. You, of course, coming over to NXT, rocking the show. It is so cool to be a wrestling fan in 2025, to be a performer in 2025,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it really is. And you couldn't even imagine this happening. Like even like 2 years ago, right? Like you just wouldn't have even thought about it. Much less like a decade ago, you never would have thought anything like this would be possible.
all, all said, all said. No lies detected, as the young people say. I met your good friend Masha Slamovich in, I think it was late 2023. And it was at a WXW show. We were both backstage. She, of course, in the female locker room. I was in the
Yeah.
men's locker room. And it made me so happy when I saw her on NXT television when she popped up. And that was a couple of months ago. And so many opportunities have come up since then. It is really heartwarming. It makes me so
Yeah,
happy.
it's awesome. I've been waiting for the longest time to actually see her wrestle in a WWE ring. I think that she's so unique and she's definitely going to be kind of like shocking to the WWE audience. So when they finally see her wrestle, right? Like you know how she wrestles, I know how she wrestles because I've been in the ring with her. But I don't think the WWE audience really knows just how hard she hits.
They will know. They will know.
Yeah.
She's hardcore. She is hardcore. Speaking of many opportunities, there are so many questions for you, Jordan. I have 2 pages of questions for
Oh my
you
gosh.
from
Okay, I'm ready.
Germany, Switzerland, Austria, Australia, the UK, and on they go. And the first question
Hit me
that
with them. Hit me with them.
let's go. Luna with the first question. You posted 2 amazing videos this week with This is Jordan and Everybody Eats. How did you come up with those ideas?
Oh my gosh. So she's talking about the Shawn Michaels video. I actually have like, reels saved that I want to recreate or do. And I saw this, the Everybody Ate one, it's just like, it was in a club, they were filming it and they had like all the girls like pass the phone back and forth. And I was just like, we gotta do something like that, but I want to show everyone's character like through each of the things. So I tried to get everyone to do like some kind of character thing. And then I was really scared to ask Sean to do the Everybody Ate part, but I was like, man, it would really convince the girls to do this if I was like, hey, Sean did this video, so you guys gotta do this video.
Is your phone all right though after the headbutt from
I'm
Julia?
not gonna lie. Um, a lot of the girls did something to the phone, and I'm surprised my phone still works at this point. There's a lot of scratches on it right now. Carmen kicked my phone, and we messed it up the first time, so she actually kicked it twice. So we had to do it again. So I'm really surprised that I don't have a screen protector on it. So I'm shocked my phone isn't cracked in half.
Also the outfit. I mean, is the SpongeBob connected, right? I mean, I never would have thought that you like SpongeBob.
Oh, I grew up on SpongeBob. First of all, yes, I love SpongeBob. I know I obviously don't watch it anymore, but I know there's even more episodes now. There's like what I don't think it's an exaggeration, but like 2 billion episodes or something. It's insane. But actually, I didn't intend originally to do that outfit. That those boots I bought online because okay, I don't. I feel like tall girls are already tall, and I look so short. Even if I'm wearing heels in backstage stuff with them, and so one day Lash walked up to me, and she was wearing heels, and I was like, "Why are you wearing heels? I'm literally a foot and a half shorter than you right now." So I was like, "Look, I'm gonna find some shoes so that we're gonna be the same height, regardless of if you're wearing heels or not." So I went online and I found those shoes at the tallest heels that I could possibly find. And originally I had bought them just to wear as like, a backstage thing with her so that I'd just be like, closer to eye level. And then I posted that I got them on my social media and people started commenting the Patrick Star like meme or GIF or whatever. And I was like, you know what? That's actually kind of a vibe. Let's do that. So I ordered that outfit and then my intention was to just do the arrival shot in it. But and then not wear them out because I thought that I would. First of all, I thought I wasn't going to be allowed because it's kind of dangerous, right, to do any kind of bumping or like falling down in shoes like that. And also it's kind of ridiculous, like let's be honest. But then Sean saw them and he was actually like, "Oh, are you going to wear those out?" And I was like, I mean, I wasn't planning on it, but if you like it, then yeah, I'll do it. He's like, yeah, I love them. And so of course I had to do it after that. So that's why I wore them on TV.
So, spoiler alert, you're going to do some bumping around and some falling in those boots at NXT tonight, 10 p.m. Pro 7 Max here for the fans in Germany. I just got done doing the voiceovers for the show. It's a spoiler, I know, but Jordan Grace is on the show, so make sure to watch the
I'm
show.
sorry, I
Um,
didn't realize that y'all didn't see it yet.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. You didn't spoil the
Okay.
party. I mean, you didn't
Yeah.
tell any results. So let's just move on. Let's just move on.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Next question is from Christian. How did you get into wrestling? Short but sweet.
I just like everybody else, I think I got into wrestling just because I liked it when I was a kid, and I was actually I had just turned 14, and I typed into Google just how to become a professional wrestler, and ironically, there was a wrestling school like half an hour from me, so I went to that wrestling school, and I'm from Texas. They don't really like care about a lot of stuff there, to be honest, and they don't have an athletic commission. So you could start training at any time. So I started training when I was 14 and just kind of, went from there.
Good job. Good job, I'd say. You have so many dogs, writes Fiona. How many do you have exactly?
I have 6 dogs and 2 cats. So I have a farm.
Wow.
I know.
6 dogs and
I
cats?
know. Yeah. So we had the cats first and then we had 3 dogs. It was never our intention to have this many dogs, by the way. But like we love dogs, and if we see a dog that needs help or a home, it's really hard to not to say no, right?
That is heartwarming. That is heartwarming. So when you're gone, when you're wrestling, when you're on the road, who takes care of the pack?
Normally my husband's mom. So, and these are like her only grandkids. John, my husband is an only child. So it's actually really funny. She cooks them like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, like real meals, and she's constantly researching like new dog recipes to feed the dogs. They are very, very lucky dogs. They probably eat better than we do.
How it should be. How it should be,
Yeah.
honestly. Um, Björn wants to know, have you ever been to Germany?
Um, yes, I have been to Germany. I didn't wrestle there though. I don't believe I wrestled there. It was just, if it counts, I believe it was on a layover. So I don't know if that counts for you or not, but yeah, I have been on a layover because I wrestled in the UK. I wrestled in France. So yeah, I'm pretty sure there was like a layover at some point during that. I haven't experienced the culture, however.
You should. I mean, the road to WrestleMania leads through Europe, but we've just had two WWE live shows in Dortmund and
Yeah.
Hanover. It was so cool to hype up the fans in the ring. The action was great. I would love to see you on one of those shows one day.
Hey, I'm definitely down for it, and maybe sooner rather than later, maybe NXT will plan something over there. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be sweet. I mean, we have one show coming up on March 29th. WWE's coming to Vienna. So, guys, make sure to get your tickets. Dana wants to know, how does it feel to know that you're such a role model to so many people?
I don't know, to be honest. I don't really feel that way sometimes until someone says it, and I think it's really sweet. I don't know. I think it's awesome. I always want to put my best foot forward, and I guess I'm just being myself. So I don't know. I'm not intending to be a role model to anyone because what if I mess up, right? And then people are disappointed by that. But I'm very happy to know that, a lot of people look to me for like both fitness advice and stuff like that. Like I had like a major fitness transformation over the years, and so I feel like I can give people a lot of insight when it comes to that. So it makes me very feel very blessed that I'm able to do that for people.
I wanted to keep this question right until the end, but it's fitting to what you're just saying. It's from Lenny, and he writes, "You've had such an impressive body transformation. How tough was it, and what was most important for you to accomplish your personal goals?"
Oh man, it was really hard, and honestly, it's still really hard. Like they say that the harder thing than getting in shape is staying in shape, and truly, that is 100% true because now that you're here. you just have to keep doing all the stuff that you did to get into that shape, right? Or you fall back into your bad habits, you fall back into the lifestyle that got you like into the quote unquote bad place in the first place, right? Um, but yeah, so it was hard at first, but it's still difficult.
Yeah, that is right from the soul, and I kind of identify with that because I did kind of some appearances for some local promotions here in Germany 2 years ago. And now I'm so busy again with WWE, boxing, the UFC. I do so much. And, it's just those 10 extra pounds that you carry around. But you look at yourself in the mirror and you think, damn, I used to have that six pack. And now it's just
Yes.
this small layer over there. But it's those extra 5%, the extra dieting, the extra cardio. That's hard to
Have
keep
you
that.
have you ever done a bodybuilding show?
Me never.
Okay.
I love
If
bodybuilding.
you
I
want to,
love
if you
Jake
want to,
Papier.
if you want to keep feeling good about yourself, then don't do it because I will never be able to look in the mirror because that was the best shape of my life. But it was just so impossible to get there, and there was no way I could maintain it. But I'll never be able to look in the mirror and be like, "Man, I am 100% like happy with how I look," because that time that bodybuilding show, I'll never look that way again, probably.
You look awesome. I saw the picture on your Instagram. You look awesome. But it's kind of body
No,
dysmorphia
one
is what I call it.
hundred percent, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, I still bench over 200 pounds. I deadlift. I squat over
yep.
400, and I'm never satisfied. And you sometimes have to remind yourself, man, that's kind of the upper 5%, the upper echelon of humanity. What you're doing there. So you look great, by the way, and you should be proud of yourself.
Thank you so much. But yeah, 100% it is definitely body dysmorphia. Severe at times.
Same here, same here. Alina wants to know, what were your thoughts before last year's Rumble?
Oh, last year's Rumble. Oh man. I just wanted so I feel like I had already set like a precedent for like my in-ring work with the Rumble the previous year. And so I just wanted to just be as good as I was then. Like I never want to disappoint anybody. I never want to go in there and mess things up. Like I just want to make everybody look as good as possible. I want to look as good as possible. But I think I was less nervous than I was the first time though. I was a little bit more comfortable because I had a few NXT experiences since the first Rumble. I did the first Rumble and the second Rumble I felt more comfortable for sure.
So was the mindset also different comparing the two Rumbles? Was the 2025 Rumble very, very, very different from the first one?
I definitely think so because the first one it was like something that had never been done before, like a true TNA like OG was like wrestling in a WWE ring for the first time ever, and that was just like it had to set the tone for everything.
Hmm.
And I even at the time I was thinking like if I do this and I do well, like it could open the doors for a lot of different things. So I felt like the second Rumble, the doors has kind of already been opened, like the precedent has already been set, the partnership had already been made, so it was a little less pressure.
Yeah, but you still carry that company on your back. I mean, you're the first TNA Knockouts Triple Crown winner. There's a lot of pressure on you, right?
Yes, but also at the time, this you're talking about this year's Rumble, right?
I'm pretty much talking about both because are you walking
No,
on eggshells the first time when you arrived
no.
there? And
The first year was just like the worst ever. Like I could throw up at any point in time. That was the worst feeling. This past year was better because I was signed to WWE,
Mhm.
so I felt more comfortable. But yeah, that first time was insane. Like I had to definitely like go and be by myself for a few minutes, a few times throughout the day because that was an extreme amount of pressure.
I believe you. I believe you. Speaking of WWE superstar, Francie wants to know, what does it mean to you to be called a WWE superstar?
Oh man, honestly, it's something that's been a dream of mine for a very long time, but it's something I didn't think about much when I was signed to TNA because I represented that company. I wanted the best for that company. I wanted to do my best for that company, and I just carried their flag for so many years. But it's always been something. Before I signed to TNA, it was my dream to go to WWE. It's always been something that's at the back of my mind, and I honestly, I never thought that I would achieve it. I thought that I would be in TNA forever, and I was perfectly fine with that. So when this opportunity finally came, it's just, it's kind of mind blowing. I couldn't believe it. I still kind of can't believe it. Like, as soon as I debuted and I put WWE Superstar in my like bios on social media, when I look at that, I'm just like, man, it doesn't feel real still.
That's nice. That's nice. Has there been anything that completely surprised you since you have become a WWE superstar? That's a question from Nino.
Oh my gosh. That is such a vague question. Let me try to think. But yes, so many things have surprised me. Um just recently, actually, maybe it's just my ignorance. I did not know that WWE didn't have the rule anymore that you can use closed fists. I had no idea. I thought that that was like a rule in TNA. Been a rule in like every promotion I've been in, that you had to use open fists to hit people. But I just recently learned that you can punch for real in WWE.
Yeah.
That
Different
surprised me.
things different things at different companies, you know, it's always
Yeah.
something. Last week's Roadblock special was so awesome. Great match with Roxanne Perez, by the way. I loved everything about it, and that's why I chose this question. Mike writes, how cool is the NXT TNA partnership and being able to see your former colleagues on NXT
Oh
too?
my God. It makes me so happy, to be honest. It's so crazy because me and Moose and Masha, we would always go to the gym together, like at TNA all the time. So it's very awesome that Moose was there for like 4 weeks in a row, and we just got to go to the gym, and it just felt like, we were back at TNA again. So it's really awesome. I hope that more people from TNA come over because it just makes me so happy to see my old friends.
It's an extraordinary visual. I mean, Moose, you, and Masha walking into a gym. That's almost crazy. That's cartoonish to me.
Yes, it is. It definitely is cartoonish.
Awesome. Corby wants to know, you just had a great match at Madison Square Garden. Are there any other venues you would love to have a match at?
Um, Not specific venues, but I really want to wrestle in my hometown, which is Austin, Texas. I want my family to be able to come to like a WWE event in Austin. My mom, even though she didn't say it at the time, when all the contract negotiation things were happening, I know that she really wanted to be able to say her daughter is a WWE superstar. And so I want to wrestle in Austin just so she could come and see.
That is sweet. That is so sweet. I mean, it always it's a cool story when people like who told me that JD McDonough, for example,
Yeah.
told me that his parents were always so supportive and always supported him in following these crazy dreams. I feel that is so heartwarming when parents are behind their kids because I have kids my own. I have two daughters, and that I almost forgot. I almost forgot. I have to ask this question. It comes from my kids.
Yeah.
Daddy, is Jordan stronger than you? So we have to compare lifts because I don't know. I don't know if you're stronger. I almost think so.
Maybe maybe my powerlifting era, I could have been stronger. But at this point, now that I've been doing bodybuilding workouts forever and conditioning stuff, I don't think so anymore. I'm so out of it when it comes to my strength game.
So
I
hit
could
me
still
with
lift. Wait,
hit
go
me
ahead.
with some of your best lifts. Hit me with some of them.
Ever or recently? Because there's a big difference.
Let's go with the ever. Let's go with the ever.
Okay, so ever my best bench press was I want to say 285. I think you got me beat. I think you got me beat.
Oh, I don't think
Um,
so necessarily.
I feel like you've hit 315.
Nah. Oh,
No?
did I? I think 275. Yeah, 275. I could hit on a good
Yeah.
day. Yeah.
I could never hit 315. That's fucking, I mean, sorry. I didn't mean to cuss. Ah,
It's out there. It's out there. Don't worry.
I'm sorry. Okay. I got to get used to these WWE interviews. All right. um, Deadlift, I think my best was like 485. Uh, and then squat was honestly my worst one because I have such bad hip impingements. So I think my best on squat was like 450 something.
That's impressive. That's impressive.
Yeah.
That's
So
impressive.
you can tell your kids that daddy is definitely stronger than Jordan Grace.
Okay, you won't tell them.
No, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
Okay. Deal. So I just saw the video pop up on WWE Germany Instagram. So any words for Jada Parker after what she did this week is a question from Lara. And again, NXT airs tonight, 10 p.m. Pro Sieben Max.
The biggest difference between me and Jada is I think that she talks a lot. She talks a lot, and I don't think I need to say anything. I think she knows what's coming, and I got something for her. I got something for her.
That's good. That's
And it's
good.
not gonna be words. It's not gonna be words.
Well, tune into NXT in the next weeks, guys.
Also, someone said we're gonna get you a swear jar. First of all, it was just one time, okay?
Come on. Come on. Don't, in Germany, we say, don't be holier than the Pope.
There you go.
Nele wants to know, what are your goals in WWE?
Oh, I have a laundry list. Obviously, I wanna have my WrestleMania moment. I feel like that's on every wrestler's ever's bucket list. I want to hold as many championships as possible. I was the TNA knockout for the longest time, and now I want to be that same person for NXT and for WWE.
Nice one. Nice one. Dennis, with this question here, there are so many dream matches on the horizon. What dream match is on top of your list?
God, the top of my list. Oh, Jesus. I'm
Rhea?
assuming that he just means, you have to say that, right? I feel like I have to say that. Bianca is a very, very close second, though. I feel like she's so insanely athletic. And I just picture myself catching her like out of the air mid flip and just slamming her. I feel like I know, right? That's something I could do. But at NXT right now, my dream match is Stephanie and Julia. I feel like we came in all around a similar time, and we're all three of us are so different, and I just love to wrestle either one of them.
Oh, Stephanie, I mean, she will open the show tonight, guys, with a promo, and I loved everything about it. I loved everything about it. I mean, I can spoil the first line where she says, "Excuse me, wrestling is not my first, English is not my
Yep,
first language. Wrestling is my first language." And I have goosebumps when I say that. That was the perfect
it was.
opening for a promo.
Yes, it was. It's the perfect way to put it. So she speaks. I mean, she speaks English very, very well. I will
Exactly.
say that. Like, it's. I was actually surprised when I first met her because they were like, "Oh, she doesn't speak English very well," and I was like, "She speaks English like sometimes better than I can." So, so she's really awesome, and I know that her and Julia are both, man. You know how hard it is not just to have to go out there and wrestle, but to memorize an English promo, like something that's not your first language too. It's really freaking hard.
Yeah, and also deliver it with emotion. I'm
Hmm.
buying everything she says. I believe her when she says wrestling is my language. It's the wrestling language that we all speak. It's what we all love. Dude, I have goosebumps again when I say
And
that.
I'll say this. I don't think that she would be upset for me saying this, but I know that there's even some words that she knows that she thinks that she'll like get made fun of kind of if she pronounces it the wrong way. So when she says like best women's roster in the world, like she said best women's roster on the planet. She had to say planet because it's hard for them to say the W
Brr.
sound.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So it's such a thoughtful thing to think about when she's just like, okay, I'll just change this word for another word and it'll mean the same thing, but people will be able to understand me better. So I think she's very smart in that regard.
But it's that wrestling mindset. It's the details. It's not being cookie cutter. And nothing about her is cookie cutter.
Mhm.
From the entrance to the outfits to the way she wrestles. I mean, I love seeing her. I love that match between her and Julia. It was amazing. And also you with Roxanne. I mean, women's wrestling in 2025. I feel so proud to say that. I mean, I have two girls at home, and they can watch that freaking show and
Oh
be proud.
yeah.
Because there's women in the main event. There's a double title match, title versus title. There's a powerhouse like you and Roxanne in her early 20s who's got such amazing
There
talent. I mean,
there's
It's
been a
like,
very, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's been a, I have as a female wrestler, there's been a very subtle shift in just the language, and it means so much to me. When you see people talk about wrestling now, they don't really ever say that was a great women's wrestling match. They say that was a great match. And like it's very subtle, and I don't know if anybody else has noticed it, but I definitely have. And it's just that means a lot because you putting women's wrestling like match as a disclaimer, it means one thing, but when you just say match across the board, like that's very special.
you, when I'm at these WWE live shows and my girls ask me, was Bailey there? Was Tiffany Stratton there? They're not that interested in the guys, They love Cody. They love Cody, but the girls is what they're interested in, and it's such a strong signal because I was born in 1980. I grew up in the 90s, early 2000s, Women were not that present, but now myself, when I do the commentary for NXT, I catch myself looking forward to the women's matches more than the
Yeah,
guys. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy.
yeah.
It's a
I
crazy
definitely
time.
I feel you. I'm very happy to be a part of women's wrestling now.
Yeah. Speaking of dream matches, just to complete that question, in which country would your dream match take place? In which arena? In which stadium?
Okay, so this is just the first place that came to my head is obviously Japan.
Mhm.
Like I feel like regardless of who would be against, like that the Japanese crowd is just so incredible. Japanese wrestling is so amazing. That I think in Tokyo, that would be like where my match would take
Oh,
place.
awesome. So, is Japan your favorite country to wrestle in?
It's definitely up there on the list. Like I love to wrestle in the UK because I love your chants. I love the singing that you guys do, like stuff like that. Or not you guys, but you know what I mean. Like Europe in general. But the singing and the chants. But I love Japanese wrestling because when I don't how do I say this? When you do something impressive, you know it's impressive because of the way the audience reacts. Like if
Oh,
that makes any sense. Yeah, exactly. And it's almost like it's so validating to hear that. And they pay such close attention to everything that you're doing. So I love a Japanese crowd.
I feel that. Um, Tom writes, how exciting is it to see yourself in a WWE video game soon? I mean, you will be part of WWE 2K25 Season Pass, joining the game on July 23rd, I think. How do you feel about it? How exciting is that?
Okay. It's so insane. I didn't even know I was gonna be in the game, first of all. I had no idea. I didn't know until that graphic dropped. And I was because I didn't expect it because I joined WWE so late. I just joined this year, and so I had said like I've done motion capture in the past. So the only thing I can think of that they were able to get me in the game so quickly is that they actually used my scan from when I did someone else to put me in. But it's mind blowing. I still haven't completely digested it, but I do know that when I'm in the game, if someone doesn't make the Patrick Star outfit and put me in it, like that's that's a mistake.
I want to see you trip though with those boots. This is my favorite question from Sarah. She writes, would you rather go on stage with Sabrina Carpenter or take Sabrina with you to the gym?
Oh, definitely go on stage, just mainly for the photo op. Like I know when I was rocking the bangs for a second that everybody was comparing me to Sabrina Carpenter. There was a meme that was going around that was a Pokemon evolution. I don't know if you saw it. It was like Sabrina, Tiffany, and then me. But definitely go on stage with her. She's an icon. Like she just kind of, for me at least, came out of nowhere. I know she's been singing for many many years, but yeah, definitely go on stage for sure.
My producer Frankie smartened me up to this, and I found it hilarious, so I had to read this question to you. Sabrina was in Berlin last night. I just read on the internet, by the way.
Congratulations.
Perhaps I should have gone to the
You
concert. I
should have
don't know. I don't
gone to
know.
the concert.
This question is from Mira. If you were in the middle of a zombie apocalypse and could only choose three other female WWE superstars to help you survive, who would you
Ah,
choose?
who would I choose? Okay, I feel like on a deserted island. I'm trying to think of the smartest superstars that I know. feel like I have to go with this is gonna be out of nowhere, but Braun Strowman, because I feel like mass moves mass, and so he's probably he's gonna be chopping down trees for us just with his bare hands. Like I gotta pick him. Two more. Who would I pick? Otis. I know I'm picking like the big guys, but I feel like strength would really help us in these situations. And then someone super smart that oh man, maybe John Cena, just because if we like get attacked by animals or something, he would be good because no one could see him. Like he'd be set, right?
But he also betrays people. Keep that in
But
mind.
also think about this. Think about this. Maybe people wouldn't look very hard for me, but how hard are people going to look for John Cena?
Hmm. True.
That's what I'm saying. On a
True.
deserted island, like they would be looking for John Cena. He has the resources. His
So
people would be looking.
and if you had to choose three females as a team, who would they be?
Oh, three females. I mean, I gotta say Rhea again, right?
Uh-huh.
Gotta say Rhea. And oh, could they be past or current?
Oh, hit me with everything you want.
Okay,
We got a time
definitely
machine, let's say.
time machine. Okay,
You
awesome.
can choose
Um,
them in their prime, you know?
oh my gosh. So I can pick China. Is that something I can pick? Okay, awesome. And it's just gonna be like a bunch of strong women: Rhea, China, and who's my last one gonna be? I met her this past Rumble, and she's just so nice, and I feel like it'd be such a lovely time on a deserted island with her. I'm gonna say Trish Stratus. She's such a lovely, lovely woman.
For a moment, I thought you were going to say Beth Phoenix because everybody would be strong then, but Trish is smart. Trish is smart.
Yeah, I think she did. Beth would be an incredible choice too, but I'm gonna go with Trish.
Thank you so much for your patience. This was a fun interview.
Thank
Also,
you.
say hi to your husband. I met him in 2012, I want to say. No, 2013 in WXW in Germany.
Okay, I'll tell
And
him that I.
he got twice as wide.
Well,
What happened?
hey man, we couldn't get taller, so what are we gonna do? We got to get wider.
Okay, okay. I mean, you got me with that. You got me.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I'm probably gonna have to text someone and say sorry for cussing. Let's see how this
Ah,
goes.
don't sweat it. You're human. I mean, you look superhuman, but you're a human. You know.
All right. Well, thank you so much for having me. Thank you guys. I'm gonna read through these comments and hi everybody in the comments.
Stay hungry, stay healthy, and I wish you nothing but the best. Hope to meet you in person one day.
Definitely. Have a good one. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye, guys.